Hello and welcome. So, you're about to embark on one of the most exciting and rewarding projects you'll ever tackle, building your very own custom home. Now, we know it's a journey with a lot of steps, but you are definitely not in this alone. Think of this as your roadmap, designed to guide you from the very first sketch all the way to your new front door. So, let's get started. Okay, before we dive into all the nitty-gritty details, let's just take a moment to focus on the destination. This is what it's all about. A beautiful home designed and built specifically for you. Every single step we're about to cover, from the first drawing to the final coat of paint, is all about making this vision right here a reality. All right, part one, your journey begins. The subtitle is Laying the Foundation on Paper. And that's because our journey doesn't start with a shovel, it starts with a pen. The planning stage is where we build your entire home on paper first. Getting this part right is absolutely crucial because a really solid plan helps prevent costly changes and delays later on, which means a much smoother project for everyone. Every single successful project has a core team, and at the center of it all is you. You're the owner, the one with the vision. Then you've got the designer or architect. Their job is to translate that amazing vision of yours into buildable plans. And of course, the general contractor, who manages the entire construction process from start to finish. We also can't forget your lender, who's a key financial partner. It really is a collaboration, with you right at the heart of it. So, the design phase. This is where your dream really starts to take shape. It all begins with what we call schematic design. This is the fun, big picture stage where we just explore all kinds of ideas. From there, we refine those ideas during design development. Next up, we create the super detailed contract documents. These are the official blueprints. And finally, we take those blueprints and get bids from all the skilled tradespeople who are actually going to build your home. And now for the part that I think everyone gets the most excited about, the actual construction. This is where all those plans on paper start becoming real, physical progress. So let's take a look at how your home comes together, literally from the ground up. The very first thing you're going to see happen on site is the arrival of heavy equipment. This is the site preparation phase. We clear the land, we grade it to make sure water drains properly, and then we dig the trenches for your home's foundation. This step is what physically carves out the exact space where your new home will sit. Once that groundwork is all set, the concrete foundation is poured. This is the solid base that everything else rests on. And then, one of the most dramatic moments of the entire build happens. The framing goes up. You'll see the wooden skeleton of your home start to rise, and for the very first time, you'll actually be able to walk through the rooms and get a real feel for the spaces. It's an amazing moment. So after that frame is up, the next critical milestone is getting the house dried in. This basically means we cover the exterior walls with sheathing and we get the roof on. Why is this so important? Because it protects the whole structure from the weather, which lets all the detailed interior work, like plumbing and electrical, begin in a safe, protected environment. So this brings us to the inevitable question. How long is all of this going to take? And you know, this quote really captures the essence of it. Building a custom home isn't like building a car on an assembly line. The timeline is affected by everything from the weather to the complexity of the design. So while we'll always give you our best possible schedule, a little patience is a key ingredient in this process. Now, while every project is definitely different, this gives you a general framework to help with your planning. You can usually expect at least 3 months, maybe more, for the design and approval process. The construction itself often takes about a year, and it's always smart to budget about 6 more months for things like landscaping and the actual move-in process. It's for sure a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, we've talked about the plans and the physical build, but there's another element that is just as critical to building your home, maybe even more so. Let's talk about communication. The relationship between you and your contractor is a true partnership, and like any good partnership, it really thrives on clear and consistent communication. I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Proactive communication isn't just a nice little bonus. It's the engine that drives the entire project. When we're talking regularly, we can solve small problems before they become big ones, we can avoid misunderstandings, and we can make sure we're always on the same page. It really is the single best way to ensure a successful build. And to make communication really easy, we use this simple 5-point check-in. It covers what's happening today so you're always in the loop. It checks if we're on schedule and on budget so there aren't no surprises. We'll always be transparent about any issues that pop up, and, most importantly, we'll let you know exactly what, if anything, we need from you. This simple habit keeps the whole project running smoothly. Now, here's an important one. Even with the absolute best plans in the world, we have to expect the unexpected. We just can't see what's behind a wall or underground until we actually start working. Finding unforeseen issues is a totally normal part of any construction project. When it happens, don't worry, we'll talk it through, we'll find a solution, and we'll move forward together as a team.
We are so close to the finish line. This final part of the journey is all about the details. It's where the structure finally transforms into a finely tuned, finished home that's ready for you to live in. This is the phase that takes us from the final to-do list right to you getting your keys.
As we get closer to completion, you're going to hear a term used quite a bit, the punch list. It might sound a little technical, but it's a very simple and really important concept. So, what exactly is it? To put it simply, a punch list is just the final to-do list. As we do our final walkthrough of the home together, we'll make a note of any small items that need a finishing touch. Like a tiny paint scuff or a cabinet door that's a little sticky. It's just our process for making sure every last detail is absolutely perfect for you. When we do that final walkthrough, you'll want to be thorough. And here are just a few examples of things to look for. Open and close every single window and door. Test every outlet and light switch. Run the heat and the AC. This is your chance to spot all those little things and get them on the punch list so we can make them perfect. The handover process isn't just about us giving you the keys. It's also about information. We're going to provide you with a complete package that has all the manuals for your new appliances, warranty info for everything from the roof to the water heater, and any other document you could possibly need to comfortably operate and maintain your beautiful new home. And with that punch list complete and the keys finally in your hand, the journey of building is officially over. It's a huge accomplishment, and really the only thing left for us to say is, welcome home.
The whole construction process is this remarkable journey of creation, but it's really just the prologue.
The real story begins now, with you.
So as we close this out, here's a final thought to leave you with. What will be the very first memory